5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Turntables activated. Get ready.
The most versatile hip-hop radio station in the world.
You can talk about us, but you can't talk without us. Phenomenal radio. We are what radio should be. You could listen to one of those other stations, but what would your friends think?
Holy where'd you find this?
You're locked into the number one online radio station.
Here we go!
It's not that your radio sounds strange. You just found a station that plays what you like.
Phenomenal radio.
Radio just got a lot more fun. Thanks for listening.
Phenomenal Radio, PhenomRadio.com, the most versatile hip-hop station in the world, where we take the power of the industry, put it in the hands of the independent. I am your brother at Slatestone Music, representing hashtag the 1000 Network. That's 1000 Network on any social media platform that's relevant that we're on. You're going to find the artifacts. We've been streaming independent artists damn near 20 years. You know what I'm saying? Independent advancement. That's what we're about, man. So plug in with us. This is Global Audio Forensics. I'm going to throw it over to Despair. He going to bounce it to Dick James. He going to introduce our artist today. We're going to keep it moving.
Salute. This is DJ Despair from Street Killers Entertainment, CEO, founder, part of Hip Hop Television Network, which we'll be on real soon. And, Nerve DJs, Fleet DJs, you name it, we part of it. Shoot over to the, don't forget to check my show out on Phenom Radio, Street Killers Radio. Dick James.
Peace, love, and light to everybody that signed in with us on this Saturday. Hopefully everybody's having a great day so far. And hopefully everybody's not affected by some of this crazy weather that's going on across the country. I'm Timo Dick James, the CEO and founder of the Industry Plug magazine, and I am co-partner, co-owner to KPTX Digital Broadcasters, the most diverse radio station on the planet. Today we have a MC, master of the ceremony, original gentleman, not OG as an original gangster. We're not going to put that on him like that, even though the way he represents when it comes to getting on a track and giving us some bars from a street mentality as well as a conscious mentality. And he has put in a lot of work, time and effort. And so before, we go any further, I'd like to, along with my partners on the panel, before I say his name, I'm also go ahead and show some gratitude to our other partner, who's a special guest today. One of the Nerve DJs, heavy hitter DJs, and one of the phenomenal radio DJs, also his own radio station. His name is DJ Sean Swift by way of Athens, Georgia.
Yes, sir. Thank y'all, man.
Absolutely.
And then the Philly MC, aka Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, the one and only Grand Centennial. What's good, Grand?
What's good? Peace to my brothers. What's the bill?
Absolutely.
Man, we appreciate you, Grand Centennial, tapping in with us. You know what I mean? What makes you unique and what makes you Grand Centennial? Where did that originate and how did that come about?
Well, when I was coming up, I used to be Grand J. You know what I'm saying? I cut the D off and kept the Grand. You know what I'm saying? The analogy, the acronyms for that is a good rapping ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? And Centennial is, you don't know what that means, but, years to come. So I just put those together, a good rapping ass nigga, Centennial. I've been doing this for years, man. It's just my passion, you know what I'm saying? What makes me unique is that I'm very versatile in the material that I put out. I'm conscious of the material I put out. You know what I'm saying? And it's all either uh, uh, relationship based, reality based, what I'm feeling in the moment. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of stay true to myself and to my audience. Some days I could be on a party mode. Some days I could be in the street mode. You know what I'm saying? Some days I could be on a conscious mode. You know what I'm saying? So whatever I'm feeling at the time of my writing, you know what I'm saying, that's where I'm at. I'm in my own lane, you know what I'm saying? I don't try to be who I'm not, you know what I'm saying? What you see is what you get from Grand Centennial, you know what I'm saying? I don't claim to be the best rapper, but I do claim to be somebody who's very empowered and knows what he's doing. I'm seasoned, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot you can learn from me, just like it's a lot I can learn from you. You know what I'm saying? I don't get into all that, you know what I'm saying? Me being better than you. My thing is this: we can get to the same place at the same time through supporting one another. You know, that's what independents do. It allows you to be who you are, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no room for the drama.
Without question. No doubt
Yes,
about it.
sir. Yes, sir. No room for the drama. So, at what point in your life were you exposed to music, and how did that transcend to you wanting to go down the path and lane of an MC or hip hop?
Well, when I was coming up in the '80s, I was all into that artistry. You know what I'm saying? The hip hop, the break dancing, all that stuff was something that I gravitated towards. You know what I'm saying? To keep me busy, to keep me out the streets. You know what I'm saying? To keep me focused. You know, I popped, I break dance, I freestyle, I did it all. You know what I'm saying? As a young age coming up. But some of my influences was like Big Daddy Kane, KRS One. Those guys influenced me today, man. You can be what you need to be if you stick to this thing. You know what I'm saying? So I had to own in my craft and focus on one particular thing, and music was that.
Yes, sir, brother. And then now, how did the relationship with Grand Centennial and DJ Sean Swift begin, and how has that grown and evolved?
Um, I was surfing. You know what I'm saying? You know, we ended up being friends on Facebook. You know what I'm saying? So in the midst of me surfing, I asked him, say, hey, listen, I need to take this music to another level. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't trust everybody. You know what I'm saying? And he'll contest to this. Yeah. I'm afraid of people that say what your budget is. I'm not a budget person. If it sounds right to me and I can afford it, this is what we're gonna do. Because I realized from experience that people will try to maximize your budget. You know what I'm saying? And Sean came across as a good individual who was business savvy. You know what I'm saying? He knew what he could do and what he couldn't do. He said, Grant, whatever I can do, I got a team that'll help me push your joint. I put trust in him. We worked on the first joint, What You Say, that came in. I don't remember, what was it, like?
Like 45, man, if I'm not mistaken. You know what I'm saying?
Came in number 45 on the DRT. Mm-hmm. And he was like, yo, I said, listen, I'm going to sing you another joint. You tell me what you think about this joint. What's my name? And I said to Tony, he said, you got to follow up. He said, this is a good follow-up track. He said, let's see what we can do with this one. So, we tried it with this one. This one seemed to be doing a whole lot. Like I said, a whole lot more better. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And, you know what I'm saying? He's the driving force behind pushing this thing. So I owe a lot of gratitude to him for, you know what I'm saying, being consistent, you know what I'm saying, knowing what he can and couldn't do. You know what I'm saying? He stayed in his lane. Yeah. And he had some people surrounding him like you guys, the plug room and the industry plug and all y'all behind him that was able to make this thing come to fruition.
Exactly. I want to piggyback off that too, man. Like my people, Lewis Gray, T-Rex, Scooter Lee, you know what I'm saying? They actually put me on the Grand because they was already checking them out too. You know what I'm saying? They already have been politicking as far as like the singles and the music and whatnot. So Lewis, he pushed the envelope to me. He said, yo, I got somebody, goddamn, E100, he got some good shit, you know what I mean? Tap in with him, see what he got going on and shit like that. And I think he'll be, you'll be able to help him out on the joint. So when Lewis, reached out to me, we goddamn got the single and shit. Then I reached out to Grand, man. We put it together and we're heading on and rock and roll with it, man. You know what I'm saying? So Yeah, man, it's just been a good move, man. And like I tell Grant all the time, man, you know what I'm saying? Him being, seasoned in the music already solid, man, you know what I'm saying? The shit was gonna be a good push anyway. You know what I'm saying? And people gonna gravitate to it anyway, because he's in his own lane. He not trying, like he say, he not trying to be like nobody. He got his own lane, he rocking and rolling. And that's pretty much it, man. Like I said, I'll be trying to keep everything a buck with everybody, man, because I know what I can and what I can't do, because I'm still learning as much as I can, even from you guys, you know what I'm saying? Y'all season, y'all been doing a lot. Y'all help me out, you know what I'm saying? So I appreciate the team. So, I just try to, the people that support me, man, and I get good energy and good vibe from, that's how I rock and roll, man. So me and Grant was able to go ahead and knock things out, man. So salute to Grant and his team, too, as far as like helping push the envelope on the singles, man. So, yeah, that's what we at. Mm-hmm.
The other thing is, they say, man, you was only as good as your team, man. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
So, everybody that I come in contact with is rooting for me to succeed. And you guys, you know what I'm saying? You guys are part of that team now because y'all have a platform that will allow me to flourish. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate that. And I want to say thank y'all for that.
Word.
No doubt, bro. No doubt.
Yeah. Thank you. And real quick, man, one thing, salute to both of y'all. Salute to both your movements, your advancements, and your steps. One thing before I hop on this record, and then we're going to let DJ Despair and James talk about it. But Sean Swift, you mentioned Louis Gray, man, and I definitely want to see what's good with him, and delve more into how y'all linked up, because I noticed his grind too online. You know what I'm saying? So he 1,000 there. But Grand Centennial, your team, man, just to have a team behind you and you having the mindset of what you just said of being able to be exposed. You got your own lane. You got your own legacy you've been building before you met us. But then you came here and then you mentioned that you had, to be able to be on a platform and flourish and grow. You recognize the value in that. And a lot of people don't recognize the value in that. You use the word networking and growing on another platform, and those are key things. So that resonated with me. I just want to say that, you know what I mean? And that makes me a person, anybody watching. Now, I don't know fake shit, you know what I'm saying? But anybody watching, those aspects make me want to be like, all right, I'll put my machine or my team to jump on board and push this person right here because it's genuine. It's 1,000. I can feel it, and he recognized that. You know what I mean? So salute to you for that.
The other thing is this, you know what I'm saying? I've made a lot of mistakes in this game, you know what I'm saying? And being gullible is one of them. You know what I'm saying? I throw money around like it's, you know what I'm saying, like I got it when I really don't. You know what I'm saying? So the whole thing about it is I got to be smart with my investment. You know what I'm saying? And this is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I've learned from past experience that, you know what I'm saying, your team is going to be the one. You know what I'm saying? I'm a firm believer. My brother's a DJ. You know what I'm saying? That y'all guys make hits, not us. You know what I'm saying? We just write the material. You know what I'm saying? But, we got to put that stuff in the hands of the people that can get it out there to the masses. You know what I'm saying? So that's my thing is, listen, I need all the DJs. The DJs going to bring their fan to you. You know what I'm saying? The DJs is going to the DJs are going to make you who you are. You know what I'm saying? And I learned that as I went on and on because, me, I sit around, I make thousands of songs, you know what I'm saying? And I think that I know which song is the one. You know what I'm saying? But I had to understand, listen, these are the guys that's going to play your stuff, dog. You got these podcasts and these radio shows and all that. You got to get it to them. You know what I'm saying? So in the midst of all that, I said, that's where my money is going to be invested in. You guys, you know what I'm saying? Because I know that if the DJs are playing it, I'm safe. You know what I'm saying? I can have people say, I'm going to promote you. But at the end of the day, what you promoting to? I can get on Facebook, I can do all that. But if you don't have a platform to promote me to, then, you just is dead. Them DJs out there that's spinning it, that they got the platform. So I want to thank y'all again for that because, you know what I'm saying, I've realized the value of $1 and I'm just not going to throw it away. You know what I'm saying? So when I come across nerd DJs and the other DJs that got a following and a coalition, you know what I'm saying, that's where I'm placing my bet because I know it's going to be a sure win for me.
Indeed. Global Audio Forensics. We're going to play this Grand Centennial. We're going to come back. We're going to let Despair talk about it. James talk about it. We're going to keep it moving. It sounds something like this.
Steakhouse, Ponderosa like a cart ride. Tour your city dressed in all white. You don't have no clue of who I am or what I'm like. I'ma keep on saying it till they get my name right. Happy days, pop my collar, watch me do my thing. Celebrate, fill your glass, sip that champagne. I show love, so watch it come back like a boomerang. Here's what I'm gonna bring. Plenty house of pain. Give you the rush you need, minus the cocaine. I bring the party to life, I wanna see you hang. Cause I'm the life of the party when I'm with my gang. Sunshine or rain, can't stop my rain. Queen, we get the money, dollar bill like we Wu-Tang. Pulling up on an Apple convertible Mustang. Vegas go, rock that ice down, rolling chain. Yo, please don't go against the grain. I get it in, get money, like I'm Lil Wayne. Love of fortune and fame, trips on a plane or train, you already know what I do. What's my own lane? Looking for that money bag, don't boast or brag, turn your riches in the rag. Man's a player, peep the type of chicks I snag. Chillin' Brazil, coming back with jet lag. Expensive taste, I'm heavy on the price tag. I don't lollygag, I guess that's why my haters mad. Living my best life, they know I'm bad. Kid it up, Jad, got some jealous hand, keep it swag. Only kids that they parents sad. Young bucks respect big dogs who like to let they tail wag. No problem schooling ya, hope y'all got y'all petted bag. Discipline you like your brother, uncle, or your dad. Avoid the heat and stay out my path. This is the real truth, I'm confident like a polygraph. Think it's a joke? You can feel my ass. If you doubt, then figure it out. What's my do the math? And my nieces, love by all, you can tell by how they treat us. Pacho, we love how they receive us. Star-studded, happy when they greet us. Picture time when they see us, believe us. Showtime, we gon' tear the club to piece up. Backstage, all the honeys try to please us. Certified platinum, artist, I'm a genius. Killing the game, like the Caesar. Fans tired of fumbles, don't dream it free up. Hip-hop is back, cheer me down with my Adidas. Haters frontin' the same, the game needs us. Just some straight up dicks, like a peanut. Hating on me cause they can't be us. I want everybody to know me like they know me.
What's my mother name? Grand Centennial. The Grand Centennial.
Yeah.
Indeed. Dope record. DJ Despair, what you think, man? What's going on? It's on you.
Well, I love that record. That record's dope. Like, I've checked it out before. I've been on the Nerve TJ's conference when he was on it. I love what you're doing. I love the fact that your lyrics, and I look at what you like. I've been checking out your social profile and everything. So you're an author too. So you've actually transitioned your lyrics and stuff into books.
No, I'm in a process of doing that.
What made you do that?
Well, like I said, I ain't getting no younger, man. You know what I'm saying? I believe, you know what I'm saying, my struggles and, you know what I'm saying, and my experiences in this game needs to be translated into something that people can read, you know what I'm saying, the reality, the harsh reality of trying to be an artist, you know what I'm saying, and the pitfalls and the struggles you got to go through to get there. You know what I'm saying? I believe brings all this to a full circle.
What was your biggest learning experience in the industry?
Time don't wait for nobody, you know. I've been in and out of groups and shit, you know what I'm saying? And I figured, hey, they tie me down, they holding me down, they slowing me down. You can't convert everybody, you know what I'm saying? Everybody ain't on the same page when you try to build a group. You know, it takes discipline and sacrifice. And every time that I try to enter a group because I felt as though somebody had the talent, you know what I'm saying? I can't change them. I can't make their choice and decision for them. I'm only responsible for my own. So that was a big one for me. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you got to go solo. Only person can hold you back is you.
And in your experience with your records, how long do you push a record?
Like I said, from experience, you know what I'm saying? If it died down in my head, I stopped pushing it, you know what I'm saying? But I've learned that, you know, sometimes you got to promote a record for damn near years for it to be successful, you know what I'm saying? So with this one and the one that me and Switch just did, you know what I'm saying, that has got me awards and shit, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna continue to push these. And I have my EP that I'm going back to pushing, Hip Hop Law. I don't know if you guys had a chance to check that out, but I'm going back and pushing that because there's a lot of songs on there that's a beast. Especially the first my first single that I put out on that joint called Body Bag. You know what I'm saying? That's my song, but you know me, I don't like to sit still too long, so I just like to keep creating so I feel like I'm relevant. You know what I'm saying? So I need to go back and push that album because I believe that. I mean, all the stuff that I got is beautiful. You know what I'm saying? If you ever had a chance to check my catalog out, I encourage you to go back. You'll be like, yo, this guy has some shit. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, moving forward while I'm still breathing, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to bring all this shit and keep pushing it, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm always itching to write a new song. I always get this urge to say, hey, I got this next hit, boom, boom, boom. So I need to practice some discipline and slow down and just let the song do what it's going to do.
Well, you got a catalog, right? And a lot of artists in this industry doesn't understand that having a catalog is a huge thing because you could always lease your catalog, sell your catalog. You know, there's so many different things you could do, or putting it in for licensing for movies, all that stuff. Your music never dies as long as you don't date it.
Right.
And what I see right now is like with you and Swift should actually do a mixtape with some of your old tracks and stuff. And
man, that's what's up.
You know what I mean? Like I've been doing that with a lot of artists lately. That I have one of my homeboys got 58 albums, but not everybody's heard every single album. So we took a snippet from each album and then made a mixtape. So then you would go back to those albums and go look at them. Mm-hmm. And sometimes it's good to do a mixtape version of the album because some people like to listen to a mixtape style. Yep. You know what I mean? Or samples. Mm-hmm. We lost that mind state of the sample albums where you get like, you know, 1 second of 1 minute of every song. But nowadays an album is basically 1 minute of every song. So
yeah. And you know, it's funny you say that is because when I perform, I do that. I do one verse of each song and I go to the next one because I want to give them a variety of taste. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, a 6 minute set might have 4 songs on it. And you're like, damn. You know what I'm saying? So I am still doing it that way when I perform.
That's a good way to do that because, you know, you've been performing so much. Once the crowd gets to know it, you giving a snippet of it and then going into something else that you're trying is a good way to promote yourself and to work and practice. And I respect that for you from being an OG in the game too, because a lot of guys get to a certain point and they don't feel that they're hungry anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And how do you keep up with your hunger every day? Like you said, you've been through trials and tribulations. You've been through a lot of stuff. How do you get up every day and still continue doing this?
Because I look at the people that, you know, that I listened to when I was coming up to see that they're still in the game. I was just actually online the other day, and I seen a picture of LL and Rakim, and I said to myself, I said, damn, Rakim, he's aging. You can see it in him. I said, but he's still relevant. You know what I'm saying? And I said to myself, I said, hey, listen, Graham, if those guys still out there doing it, you know what I'm saying, that's your motivation to continue to do it. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that you know, that's my passion. You know, I'll do music even if I ain't putting it out because I like the sound of a nice beat. You know what I'm saying? If I hear a nice beat, you know what I'm saying, my adrenaline starts to flow and I start to come up with ideas. I got to write it down. You know what I'm saying? I'm still snatching, you know, I'm still pulling over at that, you know what I'm saying, at the light and writing shit down because I don't want to lose the thought. You know what I'm saying? So as long as I keep having that, I'm going to keep doing this thing. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm going to die doing this because that's just what I do.
That's the passion.
So last thing I want to ask is, so you still writing on pen and pad or you putting it in your phone?
I do both. No, I do both. You know what I'm saying? I don't want the police. I don't want the police to drive up on me and I have my phone in my hand. So, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I do. I got that's on my phone now. I got little tabs on there that I done wrote on. You know, so either way, if it's a piece of paper sitting next to me in my drive in the passenger seat and there's a pen there, I keep that there. You know, what I'm saying? Just for those very reasons. Because you don't want to lose a thought, especially if you got it. I find myself going over and over in my head until I can get somewhere and pull over. It's just the game, man. I love it.
I use voice notes because most of the times it's like I'll just say it into the phone and come back to it later. Sometimes I forget about it, and then I go into voice notes for something else, and then I'm like, "Oh shit!" Here's a thought. You know what I mean? Like I like that because staying creative all the time is a big thing because especially when you're getting older in this industry, a lot of people are not realizing that being relevant and consistent is a huge thing.
Yeah. But I just learned something, you know what I'm saying? Voice recording, you know what I'm saying? I got that right there, boom, you know what I'm saying? So I can start using that. You know what I'm saying?
And you got voice thing in your car. So you just click the button and recording, while you're driving. It's like technology's made everyone's lives easier, but sometimes a burden.
No doubt. I'm gonna piggyback off you from an earlier segment because I'm an artist too. I appear on the panel in a different position. However, being an artist and having a passion from an artist's perspective is how I got in this position to become a businessman on a whole nother level, and it's still dealing with the aspect of music. I did a mixtape for my first release in the during the pandemic, and I did it with DJ Cool Hand, and it basically was like a minute and 25 seconds at the most, maybe, of each song that I did. I probably had like 25 songs, and we released it around the world. Fleet DJs, and of course he was on probably about 30 or more platforms, and it really created a buzz for me, and then it gave me confidence. And then when the pandemic was over, I started booming. I started doing advertising and marketing on different platforms, and people gravitated to my music so much to the point where, like you said earlier, you have to work a record. I've been working all I need since 2021. It's 4 years. And with that record and I'm Dreaming, I've won a total of 18 underground awards, bro.
My
So
God, my God.
and appeared number one on like 5 different radio charts. And so you got to keep digging because every person that you haven't met or heard your music is a new potential fan, potential customer/client. Keep doing it. You're authentic.
Thank you.
That's not hard to tell. It's easy to gravitate to someone who's genuine. Your energy reeks out is positive, like from your social media, like DJ Spare said. I mean, like right now, you're on here, you're smiling. I mean, ain't nobody telling you nothing to gas you up. Everything you're hearing is the truth. You know this
Right,
because if you don't know this, no matter what we tell you, whether we being honest or gassing you up, it's not gonna do you no goddamn good because you can't comprehend. You see what
right.
I'm saying? And being from a market that you're from, Philly, bro, you're gonna be expected to have talent. So stepping into the rim and representing the way you do, kudos to you because you're reminding me of OC, you know, digging in the crates, DITC. You understand what I'm saying? And you also reminded me of some of my La Familia, Zulu, Nation, native tongues, shit, Showbiz and AG. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
It's like, come on, bro, you're in a class of its own. New York, we love New York. Big city of dreams. You might get food if you come from out of town. You
That's right.
understand? But New York has been getting credit for a lot of the surrounding areas like Philly, Boston, Connecticut, Rhode Island, and so forth and so forth. A lot of that really dope shit, it comes from the areas like where you come from.
Right.
And New York, because it's the capital for media and music or whatever the case may be, or it has been in the past for so long, it would force you to have to say, yeah, I'm coming out of New York, whatever, I'm from New York. Shout out to you, bro, because Philly has been at the top of the food chain.
My bad.
And you are consistently and gracefully continue to hold that up, yo.
Yeah.
My man.
Yeah. We're gonna extend our hand June 27th. We talked about it in the background for the phenomenal radio super show.
Yeah.
For all the artists who are on the platform and your music, it is now in the system. And we're going to ask that you get yourself together, get your transportation and everything in order so you can bring your ass to Mississippi. Come on down here, get this love,
Uh-huh.
get this audience, and give them some of that good old dope music that be in the kitchen chefing up. Because that's what it's about, bro. We're gonna ask that, DJ Sean Swift, you're open, you're not booked, and you're available June 27th because
Okay.
this is your artist. You brought this
Word.
food to the table where
Yeah.
we all can indulge and we all can benefit from it, accordingly.
Word.
And we're all on board. He's a
Word.
dope person. The music
Yeah.
dope, the production's dope, and continue to do what you're doing. And like I said, bro, get your ducks in order so you can come from Philly and come on down here to Mississippi, because right up the street we got the casino areas, and guess what? It's Philadelphia.
Ah,
Word.
I'm
Word.
talking about.
Yes,
Word.
sir.
Word. And two, we have to throw this in real quick, man. Grand, with the new joint we just did, man. He #1 on the independent, man. Just a couple of days ago, and then we like it. It's like 49 or something like that on the 200 R&B and hip hop joint too, man. So
No, I think we.
Saw
I
that
think.
one.
like
I
one
think
what like
we
116, something like that, 112 or something.
no, no,
110.
no. We climbed up. I think we. I
Word.
think we.
Okay.
I think on the top 50 R&B. I think we like what
Okay.
10. I
Yeah.
think we like
Yeah.
number 10 on there.
Yeah.
And on the 200, I think we like 117, something like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. 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 That's right. That's right.
112 still
Mixed,
there. I
but
think it's
yeah.
still
Yeah. That's
climbing
what.
on
Yeah.
there.
Though.
All
Yeah.
right, well, we're gonna get to work and we're gonna chop it up in the
Yep.
background, and we're gonna see what we can
Word.
do to make an impact on the charts from our
Yeah,
perspective
man.
over there
Appreciate
with
y'all.
the urban influencer. We're gonna see what we can do,
Word.
for you as the artist in the record. We'll chop it up. It's a
Yep.
plan that we can get together and invest in wholeheartedly, as the artist, and then
Yep.
DJ Swift as the supportive producer DJ. We can get all our people on the
Yep.
charts. You know what I mean? So
Yep.
DJ Swift, DJ Despair, that's what this is about. We
Yeah.
want to be able to get our shows on, the charts too. So
Yeah. Word. Yeah.
collectively, as long as we keep doing what we're doing, we're
Yep.
gonna be there sooner than later, because now our shows have started to add up by the numbers,
Yeah.
and slowly but surely, consistently, they're steady getting a bunch of great feedback. And so
Nice.
any doors that we get introduced to or walked up to or walked in, we end up coming in with welcome moms, and we end up making an impact. So we plan on being there for a long time.
No doubt. Congratulations, man, on everything. Yeah, man.
Yes, sir.
Word.
Appreciate it.
Grand Centennial.
My guy.
So what's in the works for you in 2025? What's your aim? What's your direction right now, as far as your music career and what you're looking to pull from 2025?
Well, I'm looking to do a little more acting. You know what I'm saying? Just keep pushing this here music, man, and linking up with guys like y'all, man, to go, learn more that aspect of it, so I can be a little more understanding, elite with it. You only go as far as you go. You know what I'm saying? So I take a lot from Timo when he said, you know what I'm saying, you got to come outside of the artist aspect and look at it from a business perspective now. So I'm looking to be a little more business savvy with it. You see, and connecting with people that's positive and has that same energy and drive that I'm trying to connect with.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And then my next question, before I let you, let Sean Swift say some stuff, and then you can close it out, is what's it look like as far as you getting up to Canada?
Well, I'm working on that, my visa, my passport now, because somebody down here, they trying to get us to move over to some real ID. That's what they're pushing down here. But a lot of people are saying you don't need a real ID to get your passport. So I'm ready to file for my passport right now, and I'm trying to get it expedited. So anything you got going on up there, man, I'm ready to get busy.
Word.
Indeed, DJ Despair is a man up there.
Oh man, we've been like right now. I'm doing the thing now where we're crossing over American artists into Canada. So I'm gonna start bringing Swift, Timo, and everybody down, and we start doing what we do what you guys do out here.
Okay.
So I'm the hub for it. I'm part of every coalition possible. And, everything is like literally, it's just like, and life is really good, and we're networking like with radio syndication right now. The way we're moving, we're over 300 something networks and stations worldwide.
Oh,
right?
wow.
So, like, it's not hard to be promoted when you got the right DJs being on the right mixes in the right places at the right time. Me and Sean Swift cross over a lot. So it's just like, how many times are we going to play the record? Are we going to play consistently? Are we going to keep playing the record every single time? I play most of my artists and the team's records for a year or two straight. You know what I mean? And sometimes I'll do segments where I'll just do all the records I'm just working with.
Right.
You got a good home over here with us, and you got a good thing with over here. And I've been following your career for a long period of time, and you've been on a lot of things. I even got one of your vinyls still kicking around here.
I know you don't. So you went back and got that It's a Party?
I have it somewhere sitting around here. Literally.
Yeah, It's a Party. Yeah, I did. That was my first joint. It's a Party.
That's what I'm saying. Not a lot of people know you had actual vinyl that was serviced.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So,
my God, you know what I'm saying? You did your research. That's what's up.
Hey, bro, I love music, right? Being in Canada, I got to ask or reach out to everything. So my aunt and my family is like literally from Philly. So I've spent some time in Philly and New York and different places and stuff. So there's a lot of rappers I know about and certain names that stand out, like Grant Centennial, Fred Stye, like all these different guys from out there. A lot of people don't know I know these artists. You know what I mean? Because I like digging. I'm a crate digger.
Yeah.
Indeed. Well, what you got to plug the people with, Grand Centennial? You want to drop a 16? You off the dome? You got a hot fire 16? Or you off that? What's up with it?
That. I ain't wrote a freestyle in a minute. You know what I'm saying? I'm more looking to put something down and record it.
Yes, sir. I feel you with that, man. I definitely feel you with that. Well, if it's cool with everybody, man, go ahead and plug your business, plug your brand, plug what you got going. Sean Swift, you do the same thing.
Okay.
Then we gonna close out with the record, and that's gonna be it.
All right.
Yeah, yo, this is Grand Centennial. Holla at your boy. You know what I'm saying? I'm on all major platforms. You know what I'm saying? If you need me, just Google me. Boom. Everything that I'm doing is popping up. No D. Grant, Gran, Centennial, CENTENIL. If you're on Facebook, it's Carl Harris fan page. My website is www.grandcentennialent.com. It's up. We got all the videos that I done recorded on there. So, shoot past there, check out the videos, subscribe to my channel, and continue to show love. Thanks. I love y'all.
Already love you back, bro.
Word. Yeah, DJ Sean Swift, man, pretty much on all plats, man. You know what I'm saying? That's how we do it. Be sure to check out Grand Centennial. We got the merch out too on this website. You know what I'm saying? Me and him collabing, trying to put something else together so we can get that merch out there a little more too. So tap into that. WSRE 87.6 with Radio Effects. All plats, man. Definitely catch me out on Phenomenal Radio too with the family. But yeah, man, other than that, man, I'm rocking and rolling 24 hours, 7 days a week, man, Lord willing. You'll see me up there, you know what I'm saying? I'm posting something all the time, man. So, that's what we is, man. We hip hop, man. R&B and all. Let's go.
Oh yeah. Thanks with mention that. Yeah.
Word.
We do got merch. We got shirts and jackets right now. You can go to my website, check it out, or you can go on Facebook. I usually have it posted up.
Yeah.
Swift getting his jacket. Oh, Swift.
I need a jacket.
I'm coming down Atlanta next week, and we're gonna shoot the video for What's My Name.
Yeah,
we'll get that to y'all once we get that done.
Word.
Yeah, me and Swift is really, we're in collaboration mode.
Yeah, man.
This thing to the next level.
Appreciate that plug too, the spell. You know what I'm saying? That mixtape, John, bro. We definitely going.
I want it.
I appreciate that, my guy. Yeah.
Yeah, we the kings of mixtapes, man. We can't stop. We stole the original from the original. We were bootleg before before these social media.
yeah, you're right. Absolutely.
Indeed, soldiers. Well, y'all stay on it, man. Again, salute, 1,000, respect. Until next time, peace.
So listen up.
Steakhouse, Ponderosa like a cart ride. Tour your city dressed in all white. You don't have no clue of who I am or what I'm like. I'ma keep on saying it till they get my name right. Happy days, pop my collar, watch me do my thing. Celebrate, fill your glass, sip that champagne. I show love, so watch it come back like a boomerang. Here's what I'm gonna bring, plenty house of pain. Give you the rush you need, minus the cocaine. I bring the party to life, I wanna see you hang. Cause I'm the life of the party, when I'm with my gang. Sunshine or rain, can't stop my rain. Queen, we get the money, dollar bill like we Wu-Tang. Pulling up on an Apple convertible Mustang. Vegas gold, rock that iced out rolling chain. Yo, please don't go against the grain. I get it in, get money, like I'm Lil Wayne. Love a fortune and fame, trips on a plane or train. You already know what I do. What's my own lane? Looking for that money bag, don't boast or brag. Turn your riches in the rag. Rands a player, peep the type of chicks I snag. Chillin' Brazil, coming back with jet lag. Expensive tape, I'm heavy on the price tag. I don't lollygag, I guess that's why my haters mad. Living my best life, they know I'm bad. Kid it up, jazz, got some jealous hand, keep it swag. Only kids that they paying sad. Young bucks respect big dogs who like to let they tail wag. No problem schooling ya, hope y'all got y'all fitted pad. Discipline you like your brother, uncle, or your dad. Avoid the heat and stay out my path. This is the real truth, I'm confident like a polygraph. Think it's a joke? You can feel my ass. If you doubt, then figure it out. What's my motive? And my nieces, love by all, you can tell by how they treat us. Pacho, we love how they receive us. Star-studded, happy when they greet us. Picture time when they see us, believe us. Showtime, we gon' tear the club to piece up. Backstage, all the honeys try to please us. Certified platinum, artist, I'm a genius. Killing the game, like the Caesar. Fans tired of focus, don't scream and free us. Hip-hop is back, jury down with my Peter. Haters frontin' the same, the game needs us. Just some straight up dicks, like a peanut. Hating on me cause they can't be us. I want everybody to know me like they know Jesus.
The most versatile hip-hop radio station in the world. Phenomenal Radio.